We are out at the storage unit, and we were talking about decorating our booth, and Kayla was like, hey, last night you were on like what, Pinterest or Etsy or something? Etsy? Pinterest?
Pinterest.
And she was like, I really want these like big Christmas ornament balls. And guess what? We were at Goodwill today, and we found a whole bunch of them. What is the chances of that? So we're actually probably gonna go ahead and start decorating the booth tomorrow? No, probably a couple days from now, actually. Because we're kicking around the idea going out of town. Kicking around the idea. We don't know if we're going yet. If it is, it's going to be in the next week. We might go to Florida. So if you're in Florida, tell us where the best thrift stores are. We want to stay like not too far south because the drive is super, super long. We want to stay 6 hours or 7 hours away from the house. What we got to do is actually come in here. We had a good amount of sales on eBay. Let's go pull some orders. Welcome to the storage unit. We actually got this book for free. It is a cookbook. Miriam B. Lou's Holiday Cookbook. 1979 spiral bound vintage recipes. Went for $8. $8, and we got it for free. I mean, I know that $8 doesn't seem like a lot, but I mean, that's a free $8. It's like finding $8 on the
ground. Yeah.
There you go. Got another thing. It's going to be a Jeep part. This came off the bumper that I tore apart in the garage, and we got I think we got the whole Jeep for the whole bumper for, I don't know, $50, $40, something like that. And this is one of the end caps, and then this has the actual tabs that go in it. That's all for $18 plus shipping. The next thing is a Craftsman drill. It is behind you. Can you find the Craftsman drill? Boop, boop. Where's that? Find it, find it, find it, find it. It's red. It's
red?
a drill.
Red drill.
That is it. $16 plus shipping. The next one is Nike Air Max. And they have the box. They look like they're got like pink on the toes of them. Yep, that's them. They sold for $25 plus shipping. Then we had these always sell for us, Craftsman Next Tech. If you ever find these out, always, always, always buy these because they sell very well for us. This one actually took a little bit longer to sell. There's a right angle drill that goes for more money. This is like their multi-tool. So it comes with one battery and a whole bunch of little things in here. And this sold for $65 plus shipping. And we picked that up for $10. The Air Jordans, once again, sold. They sold once. The guy was like, hey, man, because we had them listed for like...
Is that how he talks?
Oh, yeah, because you know when somebody messages you on eBay, you kind of give them a voice. And this guy's voice was, hey, man, I can't really afford that. Can you do this? I said, yeah, no problem. We sold them for $35 to him. Then he said, hey, man, I found a better pair for less money, which is virtually impossible. So we canceled it, and then we reposted them for $35, and then they sold instantaneously for $35, and this person hasn't told us anything yet. And then we have a group of combination wrenches in box 101. Combination wrenches 101. It's got to be this one. Oh, no. Did I not put a custom SKU? I didn't. Ralphie. Oh, no. Found them. 6-piece. I didn't put I just put the box number instead of a custom SKU. That's why it's so important that I should have put like a B on this because the other one says A. Logical human would do that. I must have forgot. And it took that much longer to figure that out. But these sold. They're Craftsman combination wrenches. They're the VV and V series. 6-piece sold for $20 plus shipping. So right now we are actually pulling things to put in the booth to go all Christmas related. We want to get this done before we leave. If we do leave on vacation, not vacation, it's going to be a work trip. We're going to go down to Florida, and on the way down, we'll go definitely thrift and make videos. When we get down there, we'll be there over a Saturday and hit some. We never hit yard sales in Florida before, so I think that'd be pretty fun. But what we're doing now is we're trying to find his nose. Where's his nose at? Do you know where it is? A corn cob bite and a button nose. His eyes made out of coal.
I feel like I'd have to set the whole thing up.
You gotta set the whole thing up. So, babe, can I have at least just one little spot in the booth where I can put one of my... can I have one of my little spot to put one of my appliances? Can I please pick out an appliance?
Well, you said you wanted to put these in there, right?
Well, that's what I was going to say. I'll just pick one.
We can put both of them.
We'll just put one.
No, we can put both
because
of them.
I don't know how much room we have in there, but I'm thinking...
We can put them on the floor. I mean, those are floor items.
Definitely floor items. I'm thinking the New Wave Brio 15.5 is an easy $40, $50. And I think it would sell pretty fast. Brand spanking new Brio. What you got there? Snowman.
Cookie jar.
I mean, all this stuff will be in our booth. It's going to be for super good prices. Because, listen, we don't want to pack anything up. We have tons of awesome stuff there. That's probably not too Christmas right there. That just says, welcome on a slate board. But a lot of this stuff is, look, brand new napkin holder. It's a cardinal.
Therapy by New Year's? That's not very nice.
I'll be for Christmas and therapy by New Year's. That's going to be in the booth.
That's not very nice.
It's pretty funny, though. So far, we have a ton of stuff going in our booth. Again, we are doing the entire thing, Christmas and then Christmas presents. This is what we got so far. Obviously, one appliance. Actually, there's a whole bunch of good Christmas presents in one of these other bins. Little tree, snowman, and then all this stuff is full of booth stuff. Then, later on in the video, we're going up in our own attic and going to sell a ton of our Christmas stuff and then use the money we get from that to buy other Christmas stuff. It's actually just like a revolving thing of selling Christmas stuff and buying other Christmas stuff. Don't you agree? Yeah, so not too shabby there. All that stuff in there is also Christmas. Did you know that? Christmas houses, Christmas villages. This thing. It's so funny when you go through your own storage unit. It's almost like...
What is it? What is that? Is that a mountain?
That's a mountain. We got ourselves a dang on.
Oh, yeah. We'll bring those because those would be perfect for the ladder.
All right, let's bring this.
Kind of make a cool display.
Cool display. All right, so... all this is going home with us. I'm telling you, the booth is fun, but don't let anybody lie to you. It is a lot of work.
When you're trying to...
when you switch over seasons.
Yes.
But you got to switch over seasons.
You do.
You know, because if y'all visit the booth, you don't want to see Halloween in Christmas.
Yeah.
No, you got to switch it over. So this might take us a couple of days, but once you get it done, hopefully it'll all sell. And then we do have a whole bunch of Christmas houses in there, but I think you're going to hold off on that. So after that, what we're going to do, obviously load the truck up, go home. We have other stuff to do. Then we're going to jump up in our own attic. And then we have some cool stuff up there that we're going to sell. Blow molds that we don't use no more and stuff like that. So definitely some probably high dollar items that we can liquidate and then go from there.
I kind of do want to go through the Christmas houses.
I knew
just
she
to
did.
See because
I knew she
it's
wanted
the last
to.
box.
I know.
We got to go through it.
I knew she did. She said, I don't want to go through it earlier. And then I was like, she's going to want to go through it.
I feel like we have to.
Let's put this here. I think it's a whole bunch of Hawthorne houses.
Yeah.
These are Limex houses. I mean, even if you sold them in the booth for $10, $5, you know what I'm saying? There's a Carrolltown bus.
Yeah, that's cool.
2006. That could be sold on whatnot. You got a whole bunch of little houses. Are you bringing all this home?
Yes.
What are you going to do? We have a small house. Where are you putting all of it? All right, that sounds good. Let's load the truck.
So what I've decided to do is just take pictures of the items. I probably should have brung a paper and pen, but I'm going to take pictures of the big items, put them back in here, so that way I can make my sheet out for my tags, and then that way we won't junk up the house.
Yeah, because bringing all this home would be pretty rough. And what you're doing here is that, I'm going to go actually grab the snowman in the back of the truck, is that we're just trying to get the tag. So we put a tag on it to take it into the booth. So there's no reason to take it home, tag it, then booth. If we can just tag it here and take it to the booth. Just trying to save time, but it probably took us 20 minutes to figure that out. There's a whole bunch of furniture in here. I totally forgot. Even though we are doing a lot with the booth today, we still have to feed all the monsters. So we're going to feed eBay. We're going to feed the booth. We're going to feed whatnot. And then we need to feed eBay. And I got some good eBay items right here. This right here is probably worth 150, 200 bucks. And these gloves that we found are worth like 150 to 200 bucks. So that's only going to be my 2 listings today. But you got to list every day, even if it's 2 items. But if these items are $150 a piece, that's $300 in listings. That ain't too shabby. Here on location in our own attic, getting a whole bunch of Christmas stuff down. It's not the funnest thing in the world. I like the houses that have the big, like, ladders. That's so easy to come up in the attic. These little ladders are not so good. All this stuff was actually Christmas stuff. We've taken down 3 Christmas trees, a ton of Department 56, a partridge and a pear tree. And we got 1 more Christmas tree to go ahead and take down, 2 outside trees. All the outside stuff we're keeping up here for now. But we have a ton of stuff we're actually going to sell this Saturday on Whatnot. Those are our own stuff just so we can liquidate. Because let's be honest, This is a lot of decorations. Coming down.
Oh my goodness.
Christmas tree number 17 coming down. So we have boxes and boxes of Department 56 stuff that we used to put up in our house. Now, all of it's selling except for the little Mustang back there and a couple little things. All that will be selling in our booth or on Whatnot or on eBay. But Caleb will be keeping like the vintage guy right here. I mean, you got to keep big Santa Claus and then a couple Christmas trees. Next day here, we are at the storage unit. And I'll tell you what, we went through all of our Christmas stuff last night. We have a lot of stuff that's going in the booth. I think you already got, what, 10 or 15 or 20 tags. And we have a whole bunch more. But also we realized there was so much stuff in our attic that was junk, trash, literal junk. Like, we can't even give it away. I don't know why we stored it up there for so long. So we just went to the dump, threw a whole bunch of that stuff away, and then we're going to clean our entire attic. Because I didn't realize how much stuff wasn't, it was terrible. We are going to pull some orders. We had a pin set, Olympic pin from 1992, Fuji team, swimming, butterfly. $4.40 at the house. We also had Reba. I think that you were probably going to be a watcher, follower, subscriber. We do appreciate it because you bought a ton of stuff. First, you bought the Beatles White Album. To go pick that up, we do appreciate it. Then what we're going to do is go ahead and get this plush bin up here for Gigo Toys Vinyl Cloth, 3 of them. Do you know what that is? This thing's like almost empty. Mm-hmm. We have a couple big bins that are empty. All right, well, Orloff also sold for 10 bucks. So he sold, and then these guys right here sold. Check them out. Mm-hmm. Is that them? Yeah, 3 of them. Mm-hmm. That's them. They sold for this and something else sold for 32 bucks. So we'll go ahead and pull beside this bad boy, see what we got. And it should be Christmas tree, reef, and house. There you go, I'm telling you. Proper custom skewing and being organized. Look how fast you pull it. Then what happens is when we don't do it, it takes forever, right? Because you just don't remember. You think, you know what? I'll remember I put that there.
Oh, yeah.
I remember I put that on that shelf. 3 days late, you would come in. I don't remember anything. C13. We've had this thing forever. It is a pin tuning technology. Are these the same thing? It's one of these bad boys. Yep, same thing. This is a screwdriver, a specialty screwdriver that you screw the head of a club on and off, or adjust it. So that sold for $5. And then we had our first Disney Park series fire department sale. You actually picked up some of these at a yard sale, and we decided to sell the accessories on Whatnot. But we sold the houses on eBay just because I think it would be easier to sell them on eBay. I don't think it's this one. This is like the castle. That one's the castle. This one is Silversmith. You know which one it's going to be? It's going to be the last one I pick up. Well, it's Tinker Bell because it's not the last one. Here's one. Fire department right there. That's sold for $25 plus shipping. And we are going to be selling, I think y'all will be seeing this video before Saturday or on Saturday. We will be selling a ton of Department 56 stuff, but most of the houses we are going to sell on eBay just because they're on Whatnot. They're too big to ship and they take up a lot of room. We are going to sell one, I think, on Whatnot. Maybe, I don't know. But what we're going to do now is go ahead, put this stuff in the truck, go ship some orders. There's an estate sale that's happening now. We're going to go hit that for the Bearded Thrift Machine. And then you have a ton of booth stuff to go through.
And we're going to go to the booth.
And we're going to go to the booth. Well, we got to go to the booth because we want to steal something out of our own booth because we decided as we were decorating last night for Christmas, we want it back. All right, so our 25% sale, the porthole has sold. And actually, my dad said he was going to come up here. Look at all this stuff that's sold up here.
Oh, yeah.
25% off sale is working like a charm. But the one thing that we actually wanted is still here. It is that ceramic Christmas tree. Everybody had a chance to buy it. Nobody wanted it. So we're going to go ahead and take it home and add it to our other ceramic Christmas trees that we put up last night. Because it's going to go very, very well with it. But other than that, it's looking pretty bare in here. So we're going to, give it another couple days to really clear out. And then after that, we're going to switch everything over to Christmas. We done messed up. There is a $10 order. It's always the $10 orders. Actually, this is less than $10 order. This is like a $11 order with free shipping. No custom SKU. Is a Roku model FA, genuine OEM power AC. with our old background. Do you know where that is?
Nope.
This is why we always, I'm telling you, we're humans, sometimes we mess up, especially these ones that are like older, you know, we ain't got no lights. Older ones, this is in D3. What is D3? Do we have a D3? We do have a D3. Well, when did this thing happen? Do you remember who doing a D3? Tracy, you actually bought a, some, I don't even know what these things are called. They're jean. Gotcha.
Yep. Let me see it again, the picture. Yeah.
Cool. Well, we appreciate the support there. And also this one says, absolutely love your YouTube channel. So we appreciate that. There's no name, but Wild Tiger is your eBay name. So we appreciate it. And it's Caroler. It's your support. Now here is the hunt for Red October. No. We need to find, I have no idea. So you might want to, you take them over there and you have to look through every bin.
Oh.
Every bin
no.
has to look through. Yep.
Y'all see anything? These are cloudy. That's just a bunch of clothes.
So the Roku charger is, where you at? Not in here. We think it's at the house maybe, or
I think Joseph has it.
Joseph, check your pockets, sir. Sir, you're not sleeping. I know you're not sleeping. Open up your pockets. So we don't know where it is. We're pretty sure it might be the house. Maybe. I don't know. But we also had something very interesting happen. This has only happened one time before, and I actually got in trouble for it because I didn't know the parameters in media mail. I did send a magazine media mail one time in a box, and they actually sent it back and said, hey, you can be fined $55 million if you do this again. I was like, oh, okay, sounds good. Well, so I never did that again. I read up what media mail was. The other day, you actually sent some cookbooks.
Mm-hmm. In a box, because the guy asked me to put them in box.
Sure.
Boxes.
So you put them in a box, and cookbooks are media mail. So the thing is some recipe books do have advertisement in them. These did not have advertisement in them. And the USPS opened it up and audited us on the media mail, and they went through. Because how we knew this was the person emailed us and said, hey, this has been opened by the USPS. There was a sticker on it. Do you know why? And we were probably like, well, probably because there's a stamp. When you do media mail, there's a big X on it. And, you know, some say P for priority, G for ground, H for hazmat. So this one had an X on it, which would be media mail, which a lot of people don't send
in
books.
boxes.
Yeah, in boxes.
Right.
So they checked it. We passed 5 years ago. I failed. Just know that they are actually checking your media mail. So if you make sure you're having it right, you know your parameters and everything. But we got audited by the USPS, and guess what? We won! So what we're going to do now is we have a ton of stuff to get done. It's been a busy day already. It is 2:30. What we have to do actually, if we're going out of town, we have to go to the pet store to see if we can find a kennel that fits in the back of the truck where we can put Willow. You wouldn't believe what we do to get this dog to go with us on trips, right? It's insanity.
Yeah, because the Airbnbs, you have to pay fees. You can't let them on, which Willow's really good about not getting on the furniture
But
and
she's
stuff
really
like
bad
that.
at the car riding thing. Like, she likes to be in cars.
Yes.
But you can't have her, like, roaming around, because if anybody comes near the car, she goes haywire. If anybody, like, she'll jump through the window at somebody.
Yes.
And she'll be on your lap, and she's a 50-pound dog, and then her crawls will be in the leather seats. It's a mess. So she's got to be secured. And so we're hopefully going to find like a
soft kennel.
A soft kennel that can fit between the seats, and then we can bring her Cadillac kennel now, her big kennel, on trips, because we have the truck. We'll just throw it in the back of the truck. Before, she had a smaller kennel that she's bougie and didn't like. But what we're going to do is go ahead and get this all buttoned up, cleared up, these take home, and then head to the pet store, see if we find something that fits. So we noticed something while we're at the storage unit. So we're in that storage unit there, and this one right here has a little green tag on it, and we can tell from the top that it's much bigger. It's huge. It's gigantic, which means that we could have 3 of these. We would basically own the city blocks of storage units. And also down the street, a little commercial area opened up. $1,600 for not a lot of space, and that doesn't include any utilities or anything really. So you would probably be over $1,800. We just cannot have that much overhead. I know we keep saying it, but maybe we'll get another storage unit because we would delete a couple though, right?
The one outside.
The one outside. Hey, are you at another storage unit with a whole bunch of junk? So we actually did renting the other 15 by 15, which is climate controlled, to get rid of this one. It was only $26 more, believe it or not, for a 15 by 15 climate controlled, and this one is a 10 by 10 not climate controlled. So $26 more a month, plus a 5 by 5 difference basically, and then next door other units, and also with an awning and inside. I felt like that was a no-brainer. But now for the rest of the day, what we're gonna do is start clearing out this storage unit, start moving into that one. We're not going to move everything because we actually have this one for about 2 more weeks. We're just going to go ahead and get more shelving units in there. Kayla has already a good idea of what she wants it to look like in that unit. So very interesting stuff, but I think for $26 a month, couldn't go wrong with that. Here she is. And we've already got junk in here. This is so much bigger. You wouldn't think that 5 foot and 5 foot would be that much bigger, but this is super, super cool. Like I said, we're gonna get rid of the 10 by 10 outside and go ahead and do the 15 by 15 in here. It is monstrous. You have an idea though, don't you? What's your idea real quick?
So I'm gonna leave this stuff for furniture, this little square right here, and then I'm gonna put shelving all across here.
That's pretty good.
We're gonna do clear bins because the black bins, you can't see in them and they're awful.
So this is gonna be like actually purposefully done. A lot of times what happened was when we just started out in this business, we would buy what we could, get stuff at yard sales and everything, but we're gonna actually buy like actual nice, you know, shelving units, nice bins, and actually make this to where it's gonna be purposefully done.
And we're gonna have areas. We're gonna have a whatnot area. We're gonna have a
areas.
boot area.
She's excited. Look how.
I'm so excited.
You're-
I love organization.
Well, we got a 15 by 15 now that you can organize. That ain't too shabby.